questions for these guys? Taylor, did you know when you passed 2,000 points when you hit that three, or did you not know until they announced it on the
Well, Brian, man, this guy, he's always talking about it, so I kind of had an idea. I was close. You know, people have been telling me before the game, good luck on catching it. And then obviously, they reassured me, you know, when they announced it, which is, you know, special. You know, but, you know, our most important thing was just to win the game here, and, you know, fortunately enough, we were able to do so.
When they announced it, did you kind of look at the crowd, see what they were doing?
No, I kind of put my hand in the air because they were standing. I don't know if that's why they were standing, but you know, I was just kind of saying thank you. But it was in the middle of a game. You know, similar to high school, the same thing kind of happened in high school. So high school, you know, they can stop the clock and, you know, do all the little things. So I just kind of put my hand up and thanks, but that was pretty much it.
Taylor, what does it mean? You mentioned winning the game, but you had 4 guys in doubles. You win rather handily. You get to the milestone, yeah, but you did it in pretty impressive fashion.
Yeah, that's the, you know, it's great. You know, we're hitting the 2,000 mark. You know, but more importantly, what made it, you know, more special tonight is the fact that we played so well. You know, and we won convincingly going away. So, you know, and a lot of guys, you know, stepped up and played really well.
Jeff, you've been with Taylor, you know, all 4 years, obviously. Can you talk about what it means for you guys to have him get to 2,000?
It's big, you know. Man, I'm so happy for him. You know, he just came in ever since he was a freshman. You know, he stepped up. You know, and just made big plays and really took it to the max every day. So, you know, congratulations, Taylor. You know,
thanks, kid.
You know, that's a great milestone to have. You know, being in college. So, you know, I know he's gonna keep it rolling. You know, he's not gonna stop it wherever he's at. You know, he's gonna keep it rolling. So, we'll see where he ends up at the end of our season.
And how did it feel for you to get back in the starting lineup? How anxious were you today?
I was very anxious. You know, and, I think that was kind of like the flow of the game for me. You know, I was just a little too excited, you know, finally be back out there, you know, in the starting lineup. You know, I didn't shoot the ball too well today. I felt like I was rushing shots just because, you know, I felt like I wanted to get my shoulder back into play. But it felt good. You know, it felt good coming back out there and playing defense and getting a couple blocks and winning a big game.
I know your shoulder's all wrapped up. How does it feel?
Feels good. You know, just icing it down for the day, and then I come in tomorrow and do 2 days. Like 2 different sessions of rehab and things like that. And other than that, it's feeling pretty well though.
When you're playing, do you kind of feel it any differently than it was, or is it all normal?
Not at all now because of the brace that I wear, and also because of adrenaline. You know, just being out there, you really don't feel too much of anything. You know, and I try to not think about it. You know, try to think that I'm hurt or anything like that. I just try to keep playing and keep giving effort on every play.
Taylor, what were the practices like this week after 2 pretty tough losses, and what did you guys talk about?
No, they were spirited, you know, and we realized that, you know, we really got to win some games, you know, and this was the most important because it was the next game, you know, it was here at home. So we needed to, you know, really come out with a lot of energy, and I think we did that. You know, we needed to defend and rebound. We haven't been rebounding. Michigan State came out and crushed us on the glass. You know, they were more physical. You know, they had more energy, and that's what Coach spoke about. You know, coming out like Michigan State did against us. You know, I think we did a pretty good job start the second half of doing that.
Talk about that, the start of the second half. Was it kind of the point of emphasis to start running a lot on offense, getting those transition buckets?
Coach mentioned the first 5 minutes would be very important. You know, scoring against them, you know, because they play that matchup, you know, it's kind of hard to find open spots, you know. Getting shots, you know, if they're long misses and pushing in transition was our easiest, you know, way to score. And I think we did that to start the second half, and I think that's when we, you know, got our lead and, you know, pulled away.
What do you remember about scoring 2,000 in high school? What was the ceremony like then?
It was just like, you know, I scored 2,000, you know, they honked the horn and you know, they brought a little 2,000-point ball out. You know, and like my mom was out there, and that was it.
Were you the first
I actually cried, though, I think I cried or something. No, I ain't cried because we were losing. So we got right back to the game, and then I ended up winning.
And they stopped the game in the middle?
Yeah, it's high school. You know, they do anything in high school.
Were you the first one in your high school to do it?
Yeah, I was the first one in high school. Yeah, in the league. The league was called the Big Ten. Yeah.
Taylor, any tears today?
I didn't have tears. I didn't even mean that. I didn't have tears. I was thinking about senior night. No tears today either.
Tim, talk about the adjustments defensively. They had some good early looks early out of the basket. So what did you guys do defensively to adjust?
Nothing. We just, you know, those are minor laps that we had. So we just definitely, you know, I know they had a couple of stagger screens that we went over in practice that we kind of slipped and we forgot about. But we just kind of coaches reminded of us, and we just stuck to it and remembered.
Do you guys feel that you're still in control of your destiny to a point that you can win your way into the tournament? How have you approached that?
Just one game at a time. You know, we can't beat Ohio State or we couldn't beat Minnesota before we beat Northwestern today. So that's the more important thing. You know, instead of looking down the line, you know, we just want to focus and worry about the next game, and that's it.
Taylor, after Michigan, you were really upset about Michigan's ability to hit those threes. You guys weren't putting your hands up. Today, Northwestern goes 2 of 21. Was that Northwestern just not hitting shots, or do you guys feel like you guys did a better job of getting your hands up out in the front?
I think we did a good job of contesting shots, you know, making it difficult. You know, I joked around in one of the huddles with our coach and said, this is going to help our percentage. You know, the team going 2 for 21. I know the teams are shooting outrageous against us from 3, so maybe this will help us a little bit. But, you know, we definitely did a good job of contesting shots and, you know, making them shoot tough ones, you know, at the end of the shot clock.
Tim, you were able to get to the line a lot. What was different that you were able to do that today?
I don't know. I think a lot of the time we kind of went into a spread offense, and you know it was kind of just drive, pick, move, set screens, and they was able and they they were down, so you know they had a sense of urgency to where they tried to get steals and just took care of the ball, got fouls, got to the line.
Taylor, for you guys to not just win today, but to win big and pretty much almost start to finish, is there something that does for you guys confidence, especially after those last couple losses that you see helping them next year?
Yeah. You know, first one convincing like this is big. You know, I'm sure it gave a lot of people confidence. You know, we were able to get a lot of guys in, you know, play a little bit, and, you know, that's just going to help, you know, build our confidence. And, you know, I hope we carry this momentum into the next game and, you know, continue to play well. And, you know, like I said, there's one game at a time, but keep winning.
Taylor, after all the individual achievements that you've had, what would it mean to you to get to the NCAA tournament?
It mean a lot. You know, I just told, you know, 2 people that I just spoke to that, you know, I'll trade every one of those points, you know, to get to the NCAA tournament. You know, just to, you know, give ourselves the opportunity to be on national television, you know, be in the spotlight, you know, for real. You know, and allow them to see all of us as individuals play, and, you know, because, you know, we're kind of forgotten about, you know, in my opinion, sometimes. So, you know, for us to be on the national scene, you know, and guys to be seen, and, you know, Penn State, you know, as a university be seen on, you know, and CBS and things like that would be a great feeling. So, you know, hopefully we can get there.